Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be. Welcome back for episode 10 of our Solo World playthrough with no mods on the new update 12. I have played a little bit off screen, I should say, offline, whatever, not recorded as usual. Just to get a few things done, and it was like 30 minutes here, 40 minutes there. It's just my usual in between times that I didn't have a lot to do, but I didn't have enough time for a full episode. At least not the normal full episodes. So let me get rid of the title screen real quick. And as I said, I've been doing just little things like, putting in the roads. I dug out this because I put in some hewn logs in order to raise that up, because that was going to need to be done because we would have had a hole. We knew that. I started to dig that way, which was going to be the ramp that goes up. And as you see, we come out of the desert over here where we said we were. We're going to go and build the road that way. I just haven't done the ramps over here on this. I started to dig down like we were going to do, and I got to where our next one, that's the next floor. Yeah, great. It's getting more and more touchy about just barely touching the block, and it kicks you up to the surface. But yeah, that's the next floor, so we need to dig out and put one more. God dang! What the hell? I wasn't even touching the dang block! This is going to irritate the hell out of me. I wasn't even touching the block. I mean, there's no block in my way. Unless there was that one, I was barely touching it. But yeah, we got to dig out. We got 1, 2. We got to dig out 4. We can put the ramp, and then we'll be able to have the flat surface. But we're hitting a lot of sand there. So, that's making mortar, and as you can see, we made a lot of mortar. We've made roads that we put down. That's why we're up to number 3 engineering. Which, speaking of 3 engineering, we need to take focused. Together we took the tool efficiency on this, because all farming is, there's no difference in strength of different crops, so we don't need tool strength. Campfire cooking is on focused. Carpentry is not at level 3 yet. Logging, we've got tool strength for harvesting, and these are both work in progress, so we can't take them. Mining is tool strength. Efficiency, or this, it needs to be work focus, so we double the speed. Self-improvement. Yeah. I don't believe somebody was saying, oh, I want to improve self-improvement. No, that's your shovels and your hammers. You don't want to improve. You don't want to respec self-improvement. It's the only skill that everybody has from the start. It also increases your stomach, reduces your calorie content or consumption when using them. It increases the damage on them, and it improves your weight capacity and stomach capacity, and also reduces the durability for repairing things. So I don't know why somebody on a server that I've played on before was talking about wanting to respec self-improvement. Alright, so what we were doing, we're also waiting to get our 8th star. We can't do power yet because we either need shipwright or tailoring. because we need tailoring for the linen cloth in order to make windmills, or we need shipwright to make hulls to make water wheels. One way or the other, we need one of those two skills. Alright, we could make some more roads. These were at 61 each. We have... Oh, we could do... 100 would be 6,000. No. Yeah, 6,000. So we're looking at not quite 200. The problem is we don't have the crushed rock right now. We'd have to go scavenge it all over the place. Let's go ahead and do 10 more for right now. Work on scavenging. Some more. Let's go down here and go down to our level there so we can get our sand. Well, get our last ramp in. And 1, 2, 3. Let's remove that one. One, two, three. I want to do these at least 3 to start with. I don't want to do 2 and then have the problems that we were just having. Two, three, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, and 4. Oh, I forgot to fill my stomach. So we need to get down to somewhere around the 40s, I think, in order to see iron, which is what we were trying to do. Okay, so we don't have it 3 high here, but we don't have it 3 high anywhere right there. See, that one's part of that ramp, so that's not where we went 3. 3 starts right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. This way it's already set for when we go to get it when it's set up for steam cart or a steam truck whenever we get that far. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us our last ramp in there. And that's where it would go straight for a little bit, and then we'll go back down further. But what that also means is that right in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start digging here. One, two, three, 4. And down. Cart's too heavy, so we gotta pull it up. So for right here, stop, turn, move all this dirt into here, and we'll take the sand up the top. You'll wonder why I did that, because that is where I put our tiny stockpile that's from the campsite. Which is on top of our hewn logs that were right there. And if you're wondering, that hewn log is 1, 2, 3, 4 above our road. So that would be our 5th tile high, which would be the ultimate aspect of where we would be. This whole area would be 10 tiles wide, which is our 2 wide road, or ultimate goal. Did I want that one? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. What is that? 1, 2, 3. That's 4. I want to get out of the digging phase of this. I want to get to the mining phase. Mining phase I can carry a lot more. And, you know, mining or something else allows me to carry a lot more in my hand. A lot more blocks, if you want to call it, you know, each tile before I have to come back to the cart. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I need to take out 1 sand block, and then we'll be into our next step down. Alright, so here, here, here. Then we hit limestone. So we moved a lot farther than when we were digging. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, coal, coal. 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Coal starts the 5th one down. Going right into a frickin' patch of coal this early. Cool. Nice. Let's go repair. It's nice to find a patch of coal that early. Why did we find it? It's not because of the desert. It's because of being underneath grassland. So, if anything, it's going to end up going that way, which means we won't have too much of it here in the area that... it won't come too much this direction. Not likely. Which, you know, 4 tiles that direction is the width of our road here, so... So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this one goes down. That would be 53, which is fine because this is going to be a double ramp down, not a single ramp. So this one was going to go down 10 tiles. think we were going to go tailoring because we wanted the headlamp so we can actually see what we're doing here. Since we're in a rock that is pitch black and we are underground at night, we cannot see diddly squat. We want the headlamp. We learned from our last time. We want... where's it at? 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 We want that. Unfortunately, it's level 5. So we'll have to really get going. Of course, you're gonna need iron plate too. But that's what we want to. We want to be wearing that, so we can actually see, and it not be in complete darkness. Okay, where am I missing 2? There we go. Alright, until we can see. We're not gonna dig that tunnel anymore. Can we put any more dirt? Yes, we put a little bit more dirt right there. The rest of it will come up here. This new lighting dynamic really screws with your ability to mine. Until you can see. The only thing we could do is maybe make a stone brazier and take it down, but I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Because as much as it says that they corrected the lighting on it, I am not sure how much it actually will do. Alright, so emptied that. We need to go get some more crushed rock. So we come up here, drop that. Let's drop a couple of these right here. That goes all the way there, that's fine. Alright, we'll put that in there for now. Let's get this crushed granite picked up. Because we need this for the roads, or to make more roads, so we can get a ramp, which makes it easier to take the cart all the way down to there, and we're not running back and forth, you know, 30-some tiles in order to drop stuff into it. It's all clay and solid rock. Let's crush the salt out of here. Oh, that was dirt. Too hungry. Too hungry. Great. We need food. Badly. Eco player needs food. Badly. Green elf needs food. Badly. Alright, we'll have to make some more chard, commas, corn, mushrooms, all that here in a little bit. Of course the shovel would break on us. Alright, good. We only had one more to go. That's fun. So let's weave our way through our potholes. And drop these down here, drop these down here. We'll drop our little bit of dirt in the hole. Alright, shovel is at 172, so it's not quite far enough down to decide to throw it away. We're going to come over here and up and over, go visit our little stockpile right here. Pull 20 of our 48 dirt that were in it, so that we could fill in our holes over here. You know, unlike most cities, you know, we fill in our potholes. Oh wait. We didn't want to fill in those two. Those were the, that was the line that we wanted. That was our dug channel. It goes that way to that other side. So yeah, you'll wonder where, like I said, we put dirt here, as you can tell, because it's still turning back. This was all around that wood, the wood planks, or the hewn logs that we placed, that you saw from underneath. So this is that 5 wide area that we dug, and still has a lot of dirt underneath this side of it. This is the next step down. See, that would be that same height there, so we're doing, you know, one step up increments. We'll have more dirt there at some point, because we know there's a chance we're going to poke through the ceiling at somewhere else. So that was right there, so yeah. So we have 3 that we could throw somewhere. There, we'll just throw them here and here. There, clean it up a little bit. Now, we're not digging the rock because if we had a lot of excess dirt, maybe we would, but we don't need it yet because we don't have the aresta to crush it. We're not using it for anything else at the moment, and we're not digging the clay because we have no use for the clay yet. So there's no point in stockpiling it. I mean, we could, if we got pottery, we'd be making ceramic molds, but we need silica, which would be crushed sandstone, crushed granite. But right now we're using those for roads. So now that we dumped a bunch of basalt and granite in there, we can make another 20 roads. Let's see, what books do we have already made? We have shipwright and farming. Basic. So we need to do the tailoring book if we want power. And tailoring requires the farming, which we've already got, so looks like we'd be doing a water wheel somewhere, and we'd have to, that wouldn't get us power over here, but we'd be able to put the arastas on the ground outside by the water wheels. If we could get power out of them. So tailoring would take at least 2 skill points. Because we'd need the farming book, and then we'd need tailoring. But we'd also need butchery because we need the lubricant for either of the water wheel or the windmill. Which means we need to take hunting yet so that we can do the butchery book. Because as you see, it's down here. We don't even have hunting. So we don't have the culinary pages. We need more XP, that's what we're needing. So I guess, since we're not going to go down, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right there. Why did I feel like that was a big jump? Because it was. Means we'll have to fix that. Because we can't see, we just foobarred that, sorta, till we get ramps. Alright, give me the 20 ramps. Let's see how far down we can go with it. Start here. Four blocks. Yay, we kicked ourselves out. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? It's up here. Four down. Four down. Four down. And four down. Alright, so at least now we've got a smooth surface. No more bunny hopping up each level. We should really make that too wide. But now that we have that, we can easily see where we're going. God dang it, hit the cart. Got 10 ramps. We'll at least get 8 of these laid down. Need to get rid of these because he's gonna kick us to the surface. 3, 4. Takes care of the sandstone. Now we got limestone. Well, we got one more sandstone that we're gonna have to get, but maybe. Yeah, that one. Oh, 2. Alright, time to take it back up and dump it. And we're not going to try to fit through the doorway this time. We're just going to... Ugh, great. Maybe we will. We could just open that up because it's not really a room here yet. We're not using it. Okay, let's drop these down here. The coal also just dropped down in there. So we're looking for more crushed, but we're not going to find it down here, that's for sure. But what we are doing is getting kicked to the surface again because we have rocks fall on us. Different meaning to get kicking rocks. And then this one. Hungry, of course. Suddenly, all of a sudden, we're too damn hungry. Those calories disappeared in the second half of our belly. Well, we're making a lot of progress. Just problem is, the progress we're making right now is into a pitch black area. Speaking of, we wanted beets, compost bulbs, corn, and mushrooms. So we'll let those go for a little bit. That's 20 minutes basically. So we need one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oops, we did one too many, but this is only for 3 high. We're going to eventually go 5, so not a big deal. If we missed one chunk. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's all of those for that section. And then we get to the coal again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that section is fine. So this is where I'd like to have ramps so that I can make sure that I do it right. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. One more laying around somewhere. I'm not sure where. So we're on an odd amount. Yep, see, we're on an odd 4. We're missing one. Might again got popped up top on the surface. The only way to tell is to go outside. We don't see it up here. We're over this section. Supposedly daylight's coming up, so maybe we could find it. Maybe. But then, like I said, it's coal, so it's impossible. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, please tell me I did not just do that again. I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too hungry. Freaking light dynamics. I want to get out of that coal patch. It's making a pain in the ass to freaking dig. I can't see diddly squat. I can't tell my counts. Okay, let's do that and get one of those, and then we'll move the mushrooms, get one of those. Once we get one mushroom, then we'll move these back to the front. There we go. Just so we keep our belly close to being uniform. Alright, so we need more crushed rock. So we're probably gonna have to pull it out of this where we're terraforming. Although there is some crushed iron in here, which we don't need. We got crushed limestone we can use. Got some crushed granite or sandstone. This hill we want to take down all the way to this level right here, all the way around. So this part out here will stay, but the rest of those 3 tile high, 4 or 5 up there is all coming down. Then over here we have some more crushed sandstone that we can dig up. So I mean, we have sandstone or crushed stuff that we can use for making roads, which, like I said, would really help us in that darkness down there. So let's go clean up what we do have dug. Even though we can't see anything down there, so we can get the cart up there to go get. Alright. Why is that coming in weird shapes? No! Damn, my keyboard, or my mouse got too close to my keyboard and just went crazy. So there's still one missing. One that's gone MIA. But we're even here, so. I don't know where that one rock has gone MIA. Sandstone, we can take that. Okay, let's move the cart around. Gotta make sure we get sandstone and not iron ore. So in the new, you know, light dynamics, iron ore kind of looks like crushed sandstone. I mean, we could pick up the iron ore so we don't have to worry about it later, but looks like we did accidentally pick up one, so we might as well pick up the rest of it. Add it to the rest of it in our stockpile that we're not using right now. Because we don't have smelting. Yep, getting close to this episode ending because almost getting close to the time I have to get everything going so I can go to work. We got crushed limestone under there, but I'm not going to go digging it out just yet. Unless I can get it from right here. See, that's dirt. Get the limestones from there. Okay, that takes care of those limestones. Got crushed limestone there. See, that's dirt, that's all rock. Alright, so the only other place we can go get any right now around this is over here. Got about 300 kilograms worth of space that we can fill in. Okay, it's all there. Some of this grass makes it impossible to see. Of course, too full now. Or too heavy. So we'll start up some more roads and then we will oh, I got no more arrows. Actually, we need another 20. Where's my arrows? My arrows go. There they are. See if we can find our wolf. It's over here. It's got an arrow in him. There we go. Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Where's your other one? There's your buddy. Took out our 3-pack. Alright, so that goes in there. This goes in here. These actually come down here. These come down here. So let's start our roads. We have 57, which means we can make 20 or 30. Yeah. Add to our wolf collection. But, alright, so we'll have roads when we come back the next time. We'll have our arrows here in just a little bit. There we go. Let's put our arrows on us. That goes in there. These go in here. Guess we got more stuff to throw into here. We got those to throw down there. We got seeds to throw in here. There we go. We're all cleaned up. So I will see everyone in the next one where we have our roads made so we can put our ramps through our coal, and we hopefully don't keep digging out more coal than we actually need to. I mean, it'll eventually get dug out, but not. We don't want to have drops down as far as we absolutely have to. We're just trying to dig out enough, put the roads in to get us to where we want to go. So, enjoy your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you happen to be, and I will see you in episode 11.